This day is turning out insane. We're about to walk into a dark hallway.
We're reflected right here. I've actually been having a sore leg like all day. I don't know if roller skate. It's like a smart thing to do next. And we're going to roller skate.
Anyone Filipino in the comments, can you let us know what's the deal with this mall specifically? So much of this mall area is not open. We don't know.
No.
Or maybe we're crazy.
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning.
Today we are at Ayala Malls at Manila Bay. We did not go to this mall last time and we heard that there's like several things to do here. So we wanted to check it out, do some fun mall things, and just kind of show you guys around this area of Manila.
It looks from the outside like a bunch of different mall buildings put together. Like you said, it's our first time here, so we are going to navigate it best we can. There are a couple special experiences, like you mentioned, that we'll try to have today.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can find them. We started the day at Watson's because I wanted to get something.
Watson's is basically the Philippines' main pharmacy brand. So it's both a pharmacy, but then also lots of health products and kind of just like toiletries, bathroom stuff. I think some locations might even have food if it's like big. But yeah, this is kind of where we go for any like skincare, healthcare, bathroom care needs.
What's funny is we came from South Korea before the Philippines, and now looking at Watson's this time around, we're noticing a lot more Korean skincare and products. Maybe they were there before, but we didn't have an eye for them, and now we do because of our time in South Korea.
Granted, because the Philippines was our first place that we started our traveling journey, we didn't actually explore Watson's as much the last time because we were so busy doing everything else. We didn't even have the notion to explore just like pharmacies. And now, after several countries and several cities within those countries, we highly suggest checking out any country's major like pharmacy, or just checking out pharmacies in general, because kind of like in the States, like with Walgreens or Rite Aid, for example, which I don't know if those are still in business, but I don't know. Pharmacies actually have a lot of pretty good products and at a reasonable price. It's not only just like makeup stores or specialty stores, but like pharmacies have a lot of things that you need, which it's almost like the advice. But if you didn't think to look at pharmacies, definitely go check them out.
Another funny thing about Watson's specifically is that sometimes some of the stores are very highly staffed and there's like a worker in every aisle. And they'll be like, you know, trying to help and everything. And if you are introverted like we are, it's like, we're good, thank you. But it's not every Watson's, because some of them are much more introvert friendly.
Like they're just chill. But sometimes the bigger ones, and I think especially at malls, they're gonna be more staffed, and so lots of being approached.
Overall, though, Watson's has been super helpful for us in our time in the Philippines.
Of course, we found some more.
We found yet another healthy options.
This is the fourth one we visited.
If you look at our last video, we went to all 3 healthy options in BGC because we love healthy options now, given our dietary restrictions. So happy to see that it's also here. And they had our favorite protein bar. This one's about the same size as the one in Bonifacio High Street. We love it when malls have a directory that gives you walking directions to your location.
Because they also know what directory you're searching from. So it's like it literally shows you if you're on a different floor, and then the route to get to where you want to go. So cool.
So helpful. A museum, immersive art universe. Bam! Okay, we're here at a museum.
A museum. Last time we were in Metro Manila, we actually went to Space and Time Cube. You can see the video here. Yeah, we are the kind of people who really enjoy immersive, artsy, fun museums. We found out about it recently and also realized that we hadn't gone to this mall yet. So we're like, oh, this is perfect activity to do here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like it's pretty vibey. I mean, already the entrance is very pretty.
Okay, so we just got in. This is a unique experience. We can take maybe short clips, but we can't give away too much of the experience. We're about to walk into a dark hallway and have some fun. The experience starts with you following a worker and they'll kind of guide you from room to room. The first room was this huge projection room, which is actually what most of this experience is. On one side, there's mirrors, and the other side, there's this really cool time lapse of statues.
In this next room, it is like an infinity mirror ballroom.
They reflect a bunch of light. It's very Team Labs-esque.
A lot of the animations were kind of spacey too, so there was this one that looked like a cosmic wormhole or something. It was a little dizzying, to be honest. In some of the reviews, people have mentioned feeling a little nauseous. Luckily we didn't, but we can understand why.
Look at that. We're reflected right here, even though we're right here.
And that's our back. This is our front and that's our back. It's like that meme where you can see behind you.
Yeah.
Because there's a staff member ushering you from room to room, you can't actually go backwards in this experience. So once you're done taking your photos and videos, you will be led to the next room and you can't go back.
We came on a weekday, so it wasn't very busy, and that's why we were able to kind of get each of the rooms to ourselves. We also wonder if maybe that's why there are workers who usher you around so that you can kind of get the whole experience to yourself.
It was impressive the amount of space that was dedicated for each of these rooms. We're not sure what this space used to be before this A museum was established, but it was a lot of space. It could have been an IKEA before anything else.
Honestly, this could have been a store all on its own because this room specifically was huge.
The visuals gave Inception vibes, like the scene from the movie where the buildings fold in on themselves. And they had a lot of audio playing that matched the visuals. It really did feel pretty immersive.
With all the space that's in these rooms, I think it would have been interesting to have a tactile sensory experience too, like maybe some decorations or other props in the room, because sometimes it felt a little bit like it's just a giant room of a projection. And so that was one thing that we were kind of desiring from this experience.
So big room with moving art. It's actually pretty impressive here.
There was a room that was a huge ball pit. Because it was pretty dark, you had to walk carefully because you could accidentally slip, like I did right here.
Luckily, the ball pit isn't that deep, so even if you slip, it's not like you're gonna fall all the way into the pit. But at the same time, we wouldn't advise that you jump into it either because it's pretty shallow.
Like we mentioned earlier, we really lucked out because there weren't that many people here. It might be hard to fully enjoy this if there were a bunch of people in the same space as you.
With the laser projections, it almost makes the ball pit look like it's water, kind of like how Avatar: Way of Water was filmed.
The lights also were giving Tron. There was one huge room that had a bunch of pillars, projections on all sides. And strangely enough, a single couch.
There is just one single couch in this entire huge room. It's just one single couch.
Don't know why it's here. It's like it just faces the exit, so it's like a little funny.
Some of the art walls are interactive, so it'll move around if you move around near it.
The last few rooms had some other interesting light show aspects to them. One of them even had a fake skylight, which was very interesting.
One of the things we did appreciate about some of the rooms is that with the use of the projections as well as lasers and lights, a lot of the rooms were outfitted with mirror walls, so it just felt like the space was a lot bigger.
The closest comparison that comes to mind is the team lab experiences that you can have in Japan. And then at the very end, there is a playroom area to have sort of that tactile experience that we were talking about earlier.
Ah yes, the ever famous quote from Linda Bronson.
The dawn of happiness. Is there a time so once? Think of me. Okay, but this Daiso is a good size.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for some slings for the airplane.
Mm-hmm.
We might find some. We are completely lost. We don't know where we are.
Although I do think that this is like maybe the central point of the Ayala malls.
It's a Friday.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the day or what, but so much of this mall area is not open. We're thinking maybe it's more recently new, or we don't know.
No.
It's been an odd day. All right, we're at a tea spot, and while we're waiting for the tea, we love Daiso and believe that Daiso is a basic human right. At Daiso, I bought a tiny little multi-purpose refillable transparent container for maybe supplements. Yes, supplements. And then cable protectors, but they're cute little doggies. I already have some also from Daiso that are cinema roll. I wanted more. Because you know how your cables can like break if they're bent too much? Folding fan, because it gets pretty hot and sometimes you gotta go back to basics. and fan yourself. A bag. This one is a tote and a backpack. It fit a lot, and it's very lightweight. And lightweight is good. We got the tea.
It's honey lemon from Dragon's Tea.
We need to level with you guys. This day's turning out insane. We don't know what we're doing at this mall anymore. We were gonna try and find the roller rink. This is an indoor roller skating rink. We might still do that, but you're in pain right now.
Yeah, I've actually been having a sore leg like all day. I don't know if roller skating it's like a smart thing to do next.
Also, this mall is very confusing with how it's connected. It's probably because it's our first time here, but it feels like it has more space than it has stores.
And more space than there are people.
Yeah. Anyone Filipino in the comments, can you let us know what's the deal with this mall specifically? Because it just feels like there's so much space for so few stores. And also, it's not that populated right now.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe we're crazy.
Yeah. Back the whole other way.
So we do go to the other end of the mall. You know what? This place actually reminds me of Mall of Asia a little bit in its size.
Yeah.
Just not in its popularity.
Yeah.
Although it's not dead. Like, look, there are people here having fun. It's just different in some way.
Yeah, we are not saying that this mall is not good or anything. We're just a little confused because we've been really used to almost every mall we've gone to being super busy. What's she doing here?
Hello.
Jenny. Ooh, what a rock with Jenny.
Okay, we're here. The music's pretty loud. They do play K-pop, which is nice.
Yeah, and we're going to roller skate.
Yeah, they gave us helmets, elbow pads, that sort of thing, and then we get a locker as well.
The lockers are free. They also have extra socks if you forget to wear socks. So it's only 50 peso at the moment.
After we suited up, we put our stuff in the lockers they provided, and they even had skate assisters. They look like walkers for old people, but they had wheels on them, so you could push them around.
The skating rink itself takes up basically half this space. The other half is kind of like a communal area where we think that you could probably rent for private parties or birthdays, as well as an area for putting on your equipment.
The lights were very pretty. Even the roller skates themselves would light up. That was a really cool feature. Honestly, the whole thing was a vibe.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we haven't skated in like several years.
We skated for like an hour, remembered how to do some old moves, that sort of thing. It was a lot of fun.
The roller rink is kind of K-pop themed because it is on the 3rd floor of the mall, which is K-Town floor. We noticed that the floors are kind of split by like different regions.
Japantown, Chinatown, K-Town.
Yeah.
It's dinner time for us, and we're at Manam because we wanted some bulalo. We got some beef belly bulalo, but first, calamansi juice.
And this time, one each. So sour.
So sour and so good. Way better than lemonade. But if you like lemonade, you'll love this. And if you know our channel, you know we love calamansi juice so much.
Like every video of ours from the last time had calamansi juice. They only had these like boba big straws available, but their ice fits perfectly around it. Oh.
We got beef belly bulalo. Oh, good. This is delicious. Thank you, Manam.
I don't think we got this last time, but it's very good.
If you recall, we went to Manam for the first time at the Glorietta Greenbelt area. We did a whole day of malls.
It's just all Filipino food, and it's a little bit like upscale, but it is still very comforting. I think their thing is comfort Filipino food. So it's a really good restaurant to try out.
The last place we wanted to go to today was Parqal or Parqal. It's P-A-R-Q-A-L. Not sure how it's pronounced, but it is a very pretty indoor-outdoor mall area. What's unique about this building is that it has this huge ceiling with beautiful colored LED lights.
And it's roofed more or less. All the storefronts are outdoors. There is a basically lit up roof, so even though it's raining at the moment, you can just hang out and not get wet.
We're actually sitting at a central area right now. It has a nice little water feature. Very peaceful. peaceful. The lights are beautiful. I'm happy we got to see it at nighttime because I feel like it's really magical at night. So yeah, this has been an interesting video. We've had our ups and downs because we felt lost a lot of today.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we stuck with it and we still had fun.
We have not been to this area of Metro Manila yet, so I think this is the Manila Bay area. Pretty interesting, but also maybe a little bit slower here than other shopping areas, for example. It was still fun nonetheless.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more of our videos. We have a lot of fun making them and putting them out.
Leave a comment. Let us know any information if you have any about, you know, Ayala malls at Manila Bay or even Parqal or any other malls or just things to do in this area specifically. Other than that, we will see you in the next video. Bye!